Hello, New York Comic Con did a spotlight on Doctor Who, and it's supposed to have some interesting information in it. We're gonna react to it. They might drop a teaser trailer or something for Revolution of the Daleks.
I want a trailer.
We don't know if it's gonna be a New Year's special or a Christmas special, so they might announce that too. It's about 28 minutes long, and it includes Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill. So here we go.
Hello there. I am so delighted to be here with the stars of Doctor Who, starting with Jodie Whittaker, 13, the doctor herself. Also joining are the fabulous companions, Mandip Gill.
Oh, Bradley Walsh is here.
And Bradley Walsh, the heart and soul, Graham, and quite a goofball. So get ready, everybody.
Exciting.
So much happened in the latest season. I mean, it was just a rip-roaring ride from start to finish.
What is he doing? What's Bradley Walsh doing? What was that look in his face?
Sacha Dhawan was so amazing. And what was it like to work with him?
Weirdly, with a show like this, you can't shoot it in story order. It's epic, and we're limited sometimes to locations. So, but in that instance, we shot all the bits.
All the bits. So British.
Even in rehearsal, he kind of kept it a bit under wraps what I was going to do. And he was off concentrating, unlike some people.
What was that?
Who
was that directed to?
And I don't think any of us could keep it in.
I sort of do kind of similar things during the rehearsal, whereas Sacha gave us something different every time to react to.
To react to?
I think he did it because he didn't actually know it.
Oh, yeah.
It was particularly exciting for me as a Black woman to see another Black woman playing the Doctor at long last, Jill Martin. Any sense as to whether she's going to be coming back or?
Do you guys remember when we did the read through and she was like, "I'm Jo, and I play the Doctor." But when the season aired, we were so proud of ourselves for keeping the master a secret that then it kind of we forgot we had all the anxiety to wait for hoping that didn't get leaked as well.
What about that stunt day? That was amazing.
Everyone loves to talk about that stunt day.
That episode was why I did Doctor Who. That episode with the stunts and the blowing up and the cyber dudes and the drones.
The cyber dudes.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it was great. Excellent.
That's the highlight so far.
Jodie, the Doctor and Yaz and Graham have had such great adventures together.
Not Ryan.
What have been the real highlights for each of you? And what does this series mean to each of you personally?
Let me guess. First episode? It's going to be one answer.
Remember our time abroad when we were
South Africa?
Filming in South Africa.
Yep, called it.
And we were filming
that
in
doesn't count.
Spain,
filming abroad, then you said South Africa.
Speaking of being together, one of the things that is really not so great about 2020 is we can't be together right now at New York Comic Con.
Not so great about
Fortunately, we were able to take some fan questions. So you ready to answer some questions from some passionate Whovians? Riley wants to know what it was like being in the Cybermen suit. Did the other cast members know it was coming before you shot the scene?
When I read about it in the script, I was really
of all
excited.
The questions you could ask.
And then I tried it on with Ray, who's in costume.
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
the one.
we were eating food, and this guy was just on his phone, and he had a phone case that was the TARDIS. And we lifted his head up like he has no idea, and then just the reaction of us just being there, like, would be like me just randomly bumping into Beyonce.
That's crazy.
I'd like to say you recognise me, but that just never happens, does it, Jod? So I love that she gets gifts and stuff like that, but no, they don't have any idea who I am. And so I usually take the picture
if you're watching the show, he knows who you are.
Good at it, babe.
Yeah. Way to kill the mood.
So there's a message. We are really happy to
confirm
confirm that the three of you, alongside with Tosin Cole, will be returning in BBC America's highly anticipated Doctor Who festive special, Revolution of the Daleks.
Oh my gosh.
And that's going to be premiering this holiday season. So it is complete and ready to go.
Please do.
Any spoilers? Where we leave the Doctor is in the final episode of season 12. For one of the first times when the Doctor is away from the gang, and from the Doctor's point of view,
so she'll be spending some time in the prison.
Has no idea.
Don't call them the gang.
What's going on Earth?
Seems like she's going to be spending some time in there.
The Doctor is in this prison, and the team and the gang are together facing.
Jo,
I think she's dead.
We are completely as characters. We didn't know that.
what Brad's saying is, as characters, we're back in Sheffield, not knowing where she's gone.
Yeah,
thinking she's dead.
Get on with our own lives. Yaz
Yeah.
is struggling a little bit. We then do come across a plot
Yeah,
that involves a
struggling a little bit.
Dalek.
This is interesting.
Okay, she's taught us lots of things, but
that's what I meant.
how are we gonna fight a Dalek?
They're
without
really
a
struggling to not spoil
That's
anything
exactly
here.
what I was going for. I just was waffling.
How do we sort of
Waffling.
now, as a three, save the mankind, womankind, everyone? It's for us. It's like talk about being thrown in the deep end. That's exactly what happens. And you know, she knows her way around the universe. It's as simple as that.
This is a good time for us to give a little glimpse of what's to come. So we have
here it is.
2 first look photos.
Photos.
So let's look at the first one.
I would say from the maybe clues in the photograph that I may have been there for a while.
Well, here's a question I have for you. Since
That is interesting.
the Doctor has many
not. I want a trailer.
reincarnations, what does it mean that the Doctor has a life sentence in a maximum security prison?
We may discover that.
Hmm,
Or maybe
okay.
we won't.
Or maybe not. Or maybe
Wait,
not.
what does that mean?
Just a question. All right, so here's a second photo.
Second photo.
So yeah, basically, we don't know where the Doctor's gone. We don't know
Wow.
if we're now in
That really tells
Sheffield
us a lot.
forever and our journey with the Doctor is over. She's finding it very difficult. If she were just thrown back into a normal life without having a say, so she's
That's gonna be
struggling
interesting.
with the idea of not being on the TARDIS anymore. Ryan,
Absolutely.
Graham, and Yaz are sat around this table trying to figure out. Basically, they've come across a plot that involves a Dalek. We obviously know that's
From way back, by the way.
yes.
What you'll find happens next is extraordinary.
What?
Seriously, the viewers, the Whovians, and the lovers of the show, what happens next is extraordinary. It's fantastic.
What do you mean what happens
It's one
next?
of my favourite scenes to film.
There's no
After
premiere
that
date
scene
yet
at the
for
table?
Revolution of the Daleks, but we can confirm today it will air this holiday season. We're also happy to confirm that BBC America's
Christmas.
upcoming holiday programming schedule will once again include the annual tradition of a week-long Doctor Who marathon running from Christmas Day to New Year's Day. And finally, Chris Chibnall told Doctor Who magazine in May that you plan to go back into production before the end of the year. So is this true?
We're certainly in prep. So what we're all hoping for is for us to be filming before the close of 2020.
Listen,
There were
this is
rumors
gonna
that they've
be an
started, so they haven't
unbelievable
started yet.
series, an unbelievable year of Titanic proportions.
Ooh. Well, on that note, this has
Wink.
been such a ride and a lot of fun. Jodie Whittaker, Brad Walsh, Mandip Gill, thank you so much for this wonderful time. And I look forward to seeing the Doctor Who special this holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So no teaser. Okay, so no teaser. Slightly disappointing. We got 2 images. Let's go look back at these images and kind of delve into them just a little bit more. Okay. This one is awesome. I was expecting for her to get out of the prison very quickly. There were theories about, Captain Jack coming to save her, which could still happen. But the fact that she's in there this entire time, and I'm guessing that's just kind of like a prison suit thing she has to wear. That one image does excite me. The other one, though, we have Yaz, Ryan, and Graham sitting at a table. There's not really much to unpack in that one. But I'm interested because Mandip Gill hinted at Yaz and her having a really tough time. So that could be interesting. And that was just fun to see them talking like that. They mentioned a little bit on when they could potentially start filming. A couple weeks ago, I actually recorded a video where I looked at some articles and stuff about when that could start happening and what the odds are of when we could get Series 13. But then my editing software kind of shut down and I wasn't able to use it for a while. Basically, there were rumors that they would start filming. They could take a really long time to do so we might not get Doctor Who until 2022. We learned a little bit about Revolution of the Daleks. We didn't learn if it was going to be Christmas or New Year's. We didn't see a trailer.
But Griffin, they said they were doing the Doctor Who marathon from Christmas to New Year's. So that makes me think that it'll be on New Year's.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
That's a good observation then. I'd rather see a Christmas special though.
Agreed. It didn't seem like there was any Captain Jack or even Joe Martin here.
Well, if they were, they're not going to say anything about it.
I guess.
That was interesting. We'll definitely see if we can do another one of these if and when a trailer is put out. But until then, thanks for watching. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.